Put that in the car.
Yeah, couldn't agree more.
Did you consider having a bat? Daddy didn't have that trait.
You must have got that from Mummy's side. Yes, Plumbers, a summer edition special episode, and this one's really special. It's brought to you by our great friends at the Sportsbet Dream Chasers Festival. Melbourne's ultimate racing festival is back. 4 blockbuster nights, world-class greyhounds and epic parties under lights. Now, head to www.dreamchasersfestival.com.au and secure your ticket today. We will be on track as part of that beautiful festival, and our beautiful rhinoceros, come lion, has joined us. That's why we're doing an extra summer edition. Hello, Drapey.
Yes, how are we?
I'm good. I'm still basking in the glow of our exclusive last week. I'm not sure the Lions are happy with me, but I had to know when to fold them and hold them and break the exclusive.
Yeah.
And I thought we did a great job, and it's gone viral.
Yes, I think we did a great job. And as I promised you many months ago, no matter what the decision was, I would have given you the first interview. So, yeah, I think we did well.
And it didn't go unnoticed. Big Paul Connors came up to me at the races at Caulfield on Saturday and said, your big mate looked after you. I respect that. He said it was like the old days when Dermy used to give him to Eddie. And it was very good.
No, it was good. We did well. And the clips went viral.
Viral.
Yep.
500K on Insta.
Wow.
It's really
500K?
peaking.
Oh, my God.
Yes, and there's been a bit of a flow on, I think, off the back of my double exclusive day, which we very much celebrated on Friday.
Yes, we did.
Because we sunk heavy piss and a few shots that were a bit frooky. I've been called up for the news reading tomorrow.
Oh, my God.
Quarters is off. He's having a procedure, and they've said, big man, you're in good form. It is your time to shine for the last day of trade week. Good evening.
The lead
Good
anchor.
evening. Apologies
Hello.
for this.
Hello.
Hello. So as long as the old auto cue doesn't go
Wow.
down, we're on. And I think that's off the back of you, Drapey.
No.
No, I think it is. It was just a promotion.
Yeah. Well, good.
I'm very excited.
Well, I'm
Bit
happy
nervy.
for you. So the plumbers are going to get him to tune in? You're going to get
5:45 Plumbers. Feel free. Look, there won't be donk chat. There's no donk chat
No.
in the news, but I do have a really nice little bit of chemistry with Jennifer Kite. She loves a little double entendre.
Okay.
So, yeah, if there is a bit of a donkey, it'll be you know, like double entendre. Okay, not obvious, but yeah, well, I'll stumble and bumble a bit, but I really enjoy it. So I'll be bringing you the live cross to trade period deadline.
Yep.
That's always hot, and then there's cricket on and Socceroos and a bit of Everest.
Is this just for Melbourne?
Just Melbourne.
Yep.
Just Melbourne.
Okay.
But very excited, a bit nervy because I haven't done it for a while. Did it for 5 years.
Yeah.
But so plumbers, get involved, please, and all nice comments. More butts would be good.
Yeah. Any live crosses?
Well, I will be crossing live because I'm the man in the studio
Yes.
tomorrow to Marvel Stadium so it's a beautiful thing actually, Drapey, because I was fretting that is the hardest probably crossing period of the year. Because at 5:45 or for 7 and 9, 6:30, all the trades are still happening. It's chaos in there. There's cameras, there's reporters, there's producers.
True,
There's
yes.
dick swingers like Connors and Robbie D'Orazio.
Yep.
And the TGI guys, Dogger. And you're just trying to get your little tidbits and then hold it all together to report the news. And they'll all be going down to the wire.
Yep.
You're old captain. I'll speak for you. We're not going to ring the trade bell. But I've been told that now, so the Hawks are ponying up a bit. Dustin Fletcher responded to their offer with a laughing
Did
emoji.
see that?
So that isn't good. But now the Hawks sort of have gone a bit power move and said, you got till 7 o'clock tonight to get back to us, or deals off the table and you might not get pick 9. And who knows what you get next year.
Okay.
So it's on.
Is it 7 o'clock to engage or 7 o'clock to say?
Wow, that's a good point, Drapey. I think it's 7 o'clock to communicate back to them. If it's not quite enough, we'll tell us, but we're not like just going to be dictated to.
Yeah.
It's,
What do you reckon?
whoa,
What are you doing?
I think he goes. I reckon, I don't know Andrew Welsh well, but he's about my age and he's about my vintage. And I know he's made a shit ton of coin. He's a businessman, okay? If you can get pick 9, I think it's another first rounder,
Next
a
year.
second rounder, and a player, young Huswaite they're putting up. I'm not sure if that suffices. I know they wanted Mackenzie, but that's a pretty good deal. And you roll the dice, you could get a Clary Oliver on your hands. Because just say, he's had about 8 good years in a row. Just say it's a bad one. Does a couple of hammies, breaks his hand or something. Well, I think history would tell you that you don't get the same offer 2 years in a row. So I don't know. You're asking a tough question, but I've just got a feeling that Essendon might go to school on what's happened at Melbourne and go, look, if we get what we want, and obviously they want a bit more if Fletcher's doing laughing emojis, I reckon he might go. But that's just me. That's just me, 30 years in footy, roughly, 28. I don't know. I'd like someone to tell me when it's worked that a disgruntled player that wants to leave goes back and has success.
Guess we'll wait and see tomorrow.
Bryce Gibbs went back and played well at Carlton, but he went the next year.
You might get that exclusive. It happens between 5:45 and 6:30.
Well, mate, yeah. Well, I'll be crossing out to the reporter. I was planning on collaring Paul Connors out there and just getting the update because he's my man.
Yes.
But I won't be there. I'm in the studio with the makeup on and I get fed grapes and told, minute to your on, Buttsy, be ready now. Good evening.
Hopefully no apologies for this.
Apologies for this. Hey, you know what? Just keep going. Right? If you have to apologise, it's a bit scary because since I last did it, I'm sorry to get a bit newsy and boring, but it used to be man operated, Benny, in there. So there'd be a floor manager and a producer, and they'd be telling you. Now it's like robots. There's one person in there telling, but these big cameras, but they're funky, like they're the best. They're like worth $1 million each or something ridiculous. But it's a whole new ball game. The cameras are moving, so Butt's going to be on tomorrow. Anyway, enough on that. I think enough on that. Could we talk about you?
Yeah. That's pretty big news, I suppose. But yeah.
Well, no, yours is bigger, Drapey. Okay, I know my place in the food chain. Okay, and me presenting the sport is very good.
It's good,
but you going to the reigning premiers is better. Okay, how you feeling about it now? Because it's you've had a couple of weeks.
Yeah, excited about it. I think right now it's a bit of a weird period because I'm no longer an Essendon player, but I feel like I'm not a Brisbane player yet because I haven't really got up there and met everyone. Yeah. I feel like I'm a bit in no man's land at the minute.
You've got to earn their respect.
Yeah, it feels a bit weird. Like doing our interview on Friday felt weird because I don't really feel like a Brisbane player yet, but I'm very excited about it, and I'm really looking forward to getting up there. So, driving up next week.
Awesome. What is the most exciting thing? And then the second question is, what's the most daunting for you? What's making you just to get a bit tingly?
Yeah, the exciting thing, I can't help but think about watching the grand final this year with them in it and picturing myself in that position. And, that's something that really does make me excited. And, it gives me goosebumps a little bit thinking about that, and that's something that I'm really looking forward to. But daunting part, I reckon it's this period now, just not being able to get up there and meet anyone and get to know them yet. Because pre-season doesn't start until December 1st for me, but I'll be up there for the whole of November and training and seeing the physios and that sort of thing. So hopefully I'll be able to make some relationships with the boys in that point in time. A few of them said they want to catch up when I'm up there. So
Awesome. And they're a pro bunch. I heard one of the Ashcroft boys, I reckon it was Will, saying after the grand final, it was the most mature thing for a Jet. And this kid, he's got pretty much everything in his life is rock star. Like, he's good looking, he's on a couple of norms, a couple of flags, great hair, fit, professional, right? And he said, we celebrate this and feel like rock stars for a week and then we get back into it. So I don't think they're going to be like loafing off till Christmas, these boys. I wouldn't be surprised if he's in there running laps in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I just detect they're like that. Lockie Neal, 1,000 touches a day. Touches the prune 1,000 times a day.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No, I'm hopefully they're hungry for a few more.
Yes, I agree with that. Right, how the other side of the coin, how have you gone, not severing the ties with your Essendon mates that I know they were dear to you, but it's like a kind of relationship breakup. You're moving on, but you stay friends. How's that been?
Yeah, no, it definitely was really hard. It wasn't something that I'd ever planned to do. Always thought I would be at Essendon, but it's been tough. But I feel my teammates have been very supportive of me, and they understand the business. Obviously, they're a part of it and what happens. So I don't think there's any hard feelings from them. I think they understand if I'm doing something that's going to put me in a good position, then they'll back me in. So you were there on Friday. There was a lot of Essendon boys there, and they're still mates with me now, and they'll still mates with me in the future. So it'll be a little bit different playing against them and not turning up to the hangar like I have for the last 8-9 years. And we'll take a bit to get used to, but I feel like it's nothing but love from them.
Yeah. Well, let's take the plumbers in. So you had a bit of a going away soiree. Benny was there.
I was there.
It was very good. Lots
Yeah.
of beers, lots of laughs. There was I was looking at the cross section of the crowd. You really have attracted like the tough sort of roosters with a lot of passion and spunk in them, haven't
Yeah.
they? Pretty much all of them were there.
Yeah. I think there was
The spirit animals.
Yeah, I think it was probably half of players currently at Essendon, players that are no longer at Essendon. Who are a few memorable people that come through?
Cads.
Nate Caddy come through, rocked up late with his shirt inside out, which I probably could have predicted.
Like that. Archie Roberts.
Archie Roberts.
Had sunnies on
in
late.
good form. Then a few
Duz.
older player, Duz was good. Then big Shawnee McKernan.
At one stage, Drapey, I was in a conversation in a beer round with Nate Caddy and Horse McKernan.
Oh, boy.
And who's the odd man out there?
Did you go watch highlights in the bathroom?
I went and stretched it in the bathroom. That's for sure. I was just thinking how much bigger are they than me?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's fair enough to think that.
Yeah,
But,
they were the big boys. It was the big boys' corner.
Yeah, but it was good to have then a few of Izzy's friends as well pop through. But I think the people at the pub sussed whose venue it was, whose going away it was, and they put a Brisbane flag up. So the boys were wrapping that round the necks and stuff, which was quite funny. But yeah, it was a good night.
I was a bit disappointed your old man wasn't there. So were a few of the boys. Was he close? No, it was just for the boys.
No, he's only comes up to watch footy. Doesn't come up to visit me ever. It's just footy.
Fair, yeah, all business.
Yeah.
Righto. I know you spoke about it in the exclusive, but you're going pretty well with the rehab, aren't you? Like you're running.
Yes, back running. So it's really a really good feeling. I'm feeling really good too. Probably I've just my fourth run now, and I'm feeling great. So my first run was very awkward. I was very stiff and a bit scared.
Like me.
Yeah, actually, a bit like you in the fourth quarter in Tassie. But once I relaxed and got into it, I'm feeling really good.
What were you scared? Could you feel it just a little bit?
Nah,
Bit scarry, the calf?
Scared to commit to it.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I was just like kind of trying to go on my left a bit more. But once I relaxed, it felt much better. I'm looking forward to getting up to Brisbane and then officially transitioning over and get started my rehab up there, because I've kind of been in no man's land a little bit at the moment, because I've finished with Essendon now, moved on to Brisbane. But both clubs have been great in communicating with each other and making sure it's a smooth handover. So yeah, no complaints from there.
When do I start kicking footies at you?
We're close.
Are we?
Yeah. I think
Bit of lane work?
next week. I think we're kicking footies.
Well, how does it go, right? So what's the progression? You're doing a bit of running. How fast are we going?
Just a jog. I've moved
Okay,
up to
just
like
jog.
5-minute runs now, which I'm pretty happy with.
Okay.
Yeah, like a few sets of them.
And do you get to do like a little bit of kicking, a little bit of leading? What do we
Next week, I reckon the kicking intro
very exciting for all of us.
will be just probably 15-metre stationary kicks. Probably do 20 or 30.
Okay, I
And
can
then,
do this.
Yeah, do that for that session. Then next session, bit more, and then can do that into kick and move and go from there. Then you kind of transition into being a footy player again. So
Work on the symbols a bit.
yeah, work on the symbols. Yeah, so it's all very exciting. It's much better to be out there instead of in the gym. You feel more of an athlete again, which is a nice feeling.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Any questions from you, Benny?
I was about to ask him about his injury, but you got him. What number would you like to wear up there?
Oh, I know this. I've got the exclusive.
Have you?
No, well, I do. Can I
Yeah?
break the exclusive, or do you want to say your number?
I don't know my number, so
I'm going to say, okay, because I don't think anything's official yet, but I'm in good form at the moment,
Yeah.
and I'm getting a few.
Well.
I reckon there is a fair chance, if things go their way with a bit of player movement, that you could get number 2.
oh,
Which would be a beautiful big number. There has been a pretty hot man wearing that prior to you. Remember this man,
oh yes,
Dev Robertson? He got his rig out in the final that time. He got his jumper ripped off and just stayed on the ground and got 1 million Insta followers in 2 days. So I'm not sure if you've got the rig, comparison, but I'm told. So yeah, you need a few things to go with with some player moving.
Yep.
But you would look very good in a big 2.
Yeah,
Big 2.
yeah. Well, we'll just wait and see. I'll be happy with whatever, but yeah, we'll wait and see.
What about the song, please? I want to know your top 5.
I actually don't know. I need to start thinking.
Well, you need to know this.
Can we get some suggestions from the plumbers for the
Yes.
the goal song at the Gabba?
I like this.
Yeah. We'll
I
put
think
up
so.
something.
Because and the other little point here, and Izzy will back me, the weakest point of your media performance actually the other day, because you were very good. And even Trung the cameraman
Yep.
and my dear friend Olga the cleaner had to show you where to come.
Yep.
Yeah, I love Olga. You made her day. But your bit where you had to do the selfie to the fans was a little bit weak.
I did.
You kind of shat yourself.
Yeah, I did.
And
yeah.
Izzy said, more passion, more footwork.
Yeah, I was getting blinded a bit by the camera light, and then I don't know, I just felt a bit. I don't know, like I think before, because I felt a bit. It didn't feel quite right yet, because I don't feel like a Brisbane player yet. I think I was a bit tense.
A little bit tense.
Yeah,
You were.
I know.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I like that you're a bit nervous.
Yeah.
It means you care. What is going to make you feel like a Brisbane player? Will that not happen till you run out at the Gabba?
no, I don't know.
Probably.
Maybe, yeah, officially, but I think just get up there and because I don't know. I actually don't know any of the players. I don't know any of them. So, yeah, I know him. You probably know him better than me.
Let's practice. I'm Harris Andrews.
Yep.
How are you, man?
Good. How are you, Harris?
I'm pretty good. I got a couple of flags and I just really gave it to Shannon Neal on grand final day and feeling good about myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Good to have you.
Yeah. Did you like podcasts?
Do I like podcasts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I do one.
Really?
Yes.
What's it about?
Oh, being tall.
Hey.
You're tall.
Okay, we need to work on this.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. That was no
No,
good. That was
no.
awkward.
That was
I feel
bad.
awkward.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
getting first day of school vibes. I'm
Shit.
getting a bit nervous
I think
now.
you need to do a little bit of research on each player.
Okay.
I'm just trying to. The last time I had to do this was back in the Port Adelaide days, and you would have had to do this at Essendon. I was I was 19 and didn't have any friends, and it was after shower time after the first session, and a guy Ross Funk played a bit at Richmond, great man. And I was thinking, I have no friends here. I'm friendless so far. What do we do? And I heard this guy going on a rant, Funk. He'd been there for a couple of years. And he goes, you pricks, you're hopeless. I just want to have some lunch down at West Lakes tomorrow. None of you blokes, I don't know what you do. You do nothing. You do nothing. You're on the dole. And he was bagging everyone. He goes, no one's going to have lunch with me. And I got this feeling of courage. I said, I'll have lunch with you, man. He goes, big guy, yeah, you can have lunch with me. And I met him for a sandwich at West Lakes Mall, and we just read the paper. We actually had a coffee, and then we didn't speak to each other for about 20 minutes, read the paper, and then we'd converse, and then we'd go back. But we stayed dear friends.
That's nice.
He was at my wedding and my 30th.
Oh.
Wow.
Because I put myself out there.
Okay.
So that's my advice to you.
Put
Put yourself out there.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I'd go to Lockie Neal first.
Yeah.
Lockie's the coolest.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then work back from there.
Okay.
Charlie Cameron's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah. Okay. No.
Okay, 'cause
They've been great. All the boys messaging me and welcoming me and Izzy to the club. So
Maybe you could put on a Barbie at your crib and
Yeah.
put on a few tradie beers, although they're a bit 4X up there.
yeah, they are. It could be a little conflict of interest. So we're gonna have to figure out what the go is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to transition to another part of the business with tradie.
Undies.
Maybe get me in the undies.
I like that,
Yeah, we'll have to
Drapesy.
see.
That's very good. But look, other than a bit of first day awkwardness, I think you've got nothing to fret about here.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I think because I'll be in the club the whole of November before preseason starts, I'll be able to get
Back in the day, the great icebreaker was tell a joke. So if you got a joke,
Oh, no.
and your first root story. That was the one. I know it's probably not PC anymore, but
Yeah,
to
games-
break the ice,
Yeah.
your first root story. No?
Yeah, probably not anymore. The game's gone.
First,
but,
joke then.
yeah, I have to fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or sing
no.
a song.
Sing a song. Yeah, okay. All right. Now that's making me nervous, actually.
I'm loving this journey.
Yeah.
And plumbers, hopefully we're going to take you on this journey. We don't exactly know how we're going to do it yet, but I just want to, whether it's weekly or fortnightly or monthly, we're getting you down the line, Lynchy style. You might even be having a bat one time and we'll come to you. But we're so excited. So very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. It's going to be, should be
Old
fun.
Chomby Wombie, should we check in with him?
Yeah, we should.
Because
Actually,
my goodness gracious me, this man's running and about to start working on his cymbals, and who knows what the fuck Chom's doing. But he left a voicemail.
He did. I'll play it for you now.
Hey guys, Chom here, just chilling in Germany, just having a bit of a band sesh, jam session with PC and Arch,
and wards, and we're just strumming our pubes at the moment to Oasis. It's really cool. Look, guys, I know you think I've been away a long time and I'm not real committed to my footy, but footy isn't everything to me, guys. It's just not like my full passion. I play footy for my life, and while I've been over here drinking Steins, I've worked out that my actual passion in life is using my as a mould to make bratwursts, skinny bratwursts. Archie, see you soon, guys. Can't wait to get back on the pod. Buttsy, the best fucking newsbreaker and presenter and caller around. Love you guys.
There he has been away a while, and I'm starting to get a few messages from prominent people at North saying about time we get home and start touching a bit of leather, doing a bit of 5-minute running, shifting some tin.
Yeah.
But he's our boy, and we miss him. The other one I meant to ask you, being off the pod, did you miss us? How does it go when you started this pod? You've been here, since the Ivan Soldo debacle,
Poor Soldo.
and watching us just punch on, knowing you had you had to get your business in order.
Yeah.
But how was it?
Yeah,
Honestly,
I took a bit of a backward step with the pod and footy media for a little bit and a bit of social media. So, it was okay. Didn't feel right that I was...
Did you listen?
No, sorry.
Oh, really?
I'm
Because
really
there was
sorry.
some really good pod form.
Buttsy
Yeah.
went woke.
Yeah, actually, you went
likes
woke.
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
I did. That did come across my desk.
I went woke.
So you
I had COVID.
got COVID.
Yeah, and
You,
it affected
the
my brain.
Side effect went woke,
Yes.
and you potted your beloved Geelong boys.
I did. What about, and they've got Bucks down there now, and Bucks isn't woke. Bucks is anything but woke. He'll be fantastic. I don't know about it. You know what? One of the Essendon boys challenged me on it. I think Archie Roberts, who is my beautiful boy, he actually said he loves my interviews. And he got interviewed by a couple of the other stiffs, and he said, "Oh, freaking him out," but he was very complimentary. He said, "Well, how have you gone woke on me?" I said, "Look, mate, I'm not anti-dress up. Okay, I just think you didn't look good." 30 hours after a grand final.
Go on.
All right,
Gone again.
Not again.
No, but I'm just saying I'm not against dressing up.
We know.
All right,
We've talked about
and
it about 4
I had
times.
this conversation with Archie Roberts, who's a tough man, and I think we found some middle ground.
You just don't want the players to be off you, though. That's probably not what you want.
I don't want the players off me. Are they off me?
Wow.
Oh shit.
be.
They thought you were their guy.
Wow, that is true. That is true. Anyway, well, look, I've got to occasionally, I'm a man of principle and authenticity.
Yeah.
And when I feel something, I just think it was too early and it looked a bit naff. So I'm going to stick with it until I'm convinced otherwise.
Yeah.
If you're telling me, if Ted goes and gets knocked off in the under 10s, I will say to him, no, mate, no, winners dress up.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
losers drink piss and talk about it.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Let's not
drinking
go back
piss,
there.
You had a Fruccy shot on
Oh
Friday
my
night.
God.
You
Yeah,
weren't a
so
fan.
everything was good, right? I was in there with the two horse cocks and we were telling great stories, me, Nate Caddy and Horse McKernan. You were part of it too.
Yeah, I was.
And then Big Deal Clark loves me. And it was good story time, Drapesy. And then some dickhead got me a shot. And then you were part of this, Ben. I said, no, that looks really frooky. And I have to work the next day at the Caulfield Guineas. I don't want to drink that. I'm happy to soldier on with 12 pints in the belly, but not this frooky peanut butter whiskey. And then all the peer pressure
Got
started.
peer pressured, you did.
Do it, woke. And then, no, you started, they were going, woke league games. And I had to drink that fucking thing. It near made me vomit. And I just could taste it the next day. And I was farting and burping. And even, I burped in Paul Connors' face because of that shot. And you had one. I think it almost made you vomit.
Yeah, it wasn't
very
good.
frooky.
Yeah, peanut butter and all sorts in it. I'm not sure.
I
Not
enjoyed it.
good.
It stirred up the IBS. And so I've got an IBS story, by the way, actually. So,
Great.
and this contributed to it. Have we spoken enough about Drapesy going to Brisbane? Or are we ready for an IBS story?
Yeah,
I think
go
so.
for it.
Yeah.
Right. So yesterday, my beautiful wife and I had the day off because I worked the weekend, and we decided to go up to the high country because we're doing a little bit of a humble abode, modest build up at Jamison, right? And it's getting very exciting because
Must be nice.
it's almost done, and it's been a 5-year debacle to be fair. Anyway, and you know it's like 2 kids, you work 3 jobs, Mel works full time, bit of ships in the night,
Holiday home.
No, shut up. I'm just saying. But as
Second
far
holiday
as
home.
intimacy and kissing and cuddling and horizontal folk dancing, it gets a bit tough, Benny, and you'll find this out, and Drapesy, you will too. So I was like, okay, so we're driving up. First hour was a bit of business. Okay, we've got this bill coming up and that bill, and you've got to pull your head in, and you're not organised enough. Blah blah blah. But we worked through that, and then I started to feel some love. Okay, and we put on some Fleetwood Mac on the Spotify, and we were just coming through the little town called Yark, which is just out of Mansfield, and I put my hand over the glove box, and we started holding hands in the car, and she went, "Oh, I like this," and was just sort of like massaging my big masculine hand a bit, and I was thinking, "Oh my God, this is going to be on here. We're going to go and do what we have to do with the little tiny home." And meet some builders and the like. And I was thinking, okay, I'm going to pop into Mansfield. I'm going to buy a picnic rug, like a love rug, and we're going to have a sweet love making down by the river. A couple of sandwiches and sweet love making. That's what my lobe was thinking, because she's holding my hand and looking like she wants to kiss me in the car. Right? And I was very excited, like almost would. Okay, we're getting to would point, Benny. But this is where it went a bit wrong. So in Mansfield, I was that excited. So not only did I buy the love rug, I also went in and got an extra coffee. I'd already had 3 coffees because we left at 5:30 a.m. I got the extra coffee, and midway from Mansfield to Jamison, it's about 30 kilometres, I started getting a full IBS attack that ended up in the squirts. Oh, no. And put it this way, I had to go into the general store and get baby wipes for myself, and there was no lovemaking. And you know what I'm blaming? The fucking peanut butter shot. Because normally I can have 3 coffees and hold that in.
Yep.
And she was like, I was like, we need to go to the bathroom, we need to go to the bathroom, we need to go to the bathroom. I ran round and I was like,
slightly killed the vibe.
Limped out of there, and like I'd done a cartilage. And Mel said, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I've had to leave my jocks. I had to leave them." Anyway, so the moral of that story, there might be a bit too much info there, was it was an untimely IBS attack that cost me. That cost me glorious, and it was a 22-degree day, and you're just loving your wife, and you're holding hands, and we had a couple of sandwiches, and I was thinking we're going to make love by the river, and there was none of that, Benny.
Oh, you poor thing.
I know.
You had to go sulk in your holiday home.
No, it's a humble abode. It's a very humble.
And how much do eggs cost?
Hey?
How much do eggs cost?
Eggs?
Yeah.
Oh, you can buy the caged ones for about $4.95 for 6 eggs. For the caged ones. But your free range egg, you're looking more like $10. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I'm a man of the people, Ben. Don't give me that shit. Okay,
He buys loaves of bread from 7-Eleven.
I was brought up in the northern suburbs, okay?
Rags to riches.
No, he rags to riches. Not like Xander. Right. How are we going here? It's a good summer edition show.
Good, yes.
This greyhound, okay? Mm-hmm. How have you been with the greyhound? So you've been watching on Drapesy. Mm-hmm. We've signed this great partnership with Greyhound Racing Victoria.
Yep.
We're pumping up the summer series, all brought to you by Sportsbet, which is just going to go gangbusters. The Ultimate Racing Festival and the Dream Chasers Festival in particular. So we're going to be pumping that up. But the dog, the greyhound, Conqueror, is the talk of the town. Even at Caulfield on Saturday, I was having prominent racing people going, "My God, what have you done with this greyhound?" I said, "We went and found a big hound and we've sold it. Like, we've syndicated it to the plumbers." And they said, "Who are these plumbers?" I just said they're rusted on and they want to feel the experience. So
I got mail of some St. Mary's boys who bought in.
St. Mary's in Darwin?
No, in
Geelong.
Geelong.
Braden Ham let me know that some of the boys there have bought in. So they're excited. Is it completely sold out now?
Yes. Well, I've got a bit of information on that. Jackie Higgins got in. Yep. The Wizard got in. Clary,
I think, got in, yeah.
Look, to those plumbers out there, I'm working with you on trying to get a few extra shares because there are a few that missed out. But I've got a couple of sort of messages to put out today. One, we could have sold the thing 3 times, so it might be the first of many. But regardless, okay, and we are going to try to put up a share or 2 for engagement. Okay, I've got to work this out with Willie Swale, the dog master. Yeah. But we're going to keep a share or 2 for, like, I don't know, something crazy. that we come up with as we get to the night. Okay, but what I want to say is this is a people's dog. It's the Conqueror. Even if you haven't got a share, there is an opportunity to be there on the night. And we're going to have updates, and there's going to be a special sort of link and email group.
Yeah.
It's like a WhatsApp group.
Sorry, yeah,
and you
and
can still be
information.
part of it if you didn't get a share.
Yeah, we'll put the link in the show notes for that, so you'll get the updates as well. And I guess the point of that is for anyone who missed out, whether you missed out on buying or, at the time you couldn't afford it, whatever it was, we want you to still be a part of it, to be reading the updates and, put $5 on it if you want, just to be part of it because it's the people's dog.
So email updates and there'll be a link, and that's the other thing. So we're going to be in regular contact with the hound god, Anthony Azzopardi. We're about to call him in a sec. We're going to get mail.
Yes,
he's going to tell us what other dogs to keep an eye out for and take the early price. So it's very exciting. I know a few missed out, but we're going to take you along for the ride. And I guarantee you, I think it's $250 we can have on course for the big night. So just because you haven't got a 1% share, 2% share, whatever, we can have you there drinking piss, carrying on, dancing and punting on the dog on the night. Yeah. You better be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not technically back training then, so you can come down.
All right. I need to get a share in this dog as well.
We'll
sort you out.
We'll see. You might have to join,
Me and Clary split it.
Yes, engage. Anyway, let's get the hound god on. Anthony Azzopardi. He's one of the greats.
Let's call him.
Hello.
Hound god, Anthony.
Hey, how are you, buddy?
Good, mate. Nick Butler, Sammy Draper. We've just got a special edition of the pod just for you and Drapes.
Yes.
And, mate, great to give you a bell because the whole racing industry, chasing, racing and pacing is talking about Conqueror and how we've syndicated this thing and its trial. And, mate, it was the buzz of Caulfield Racecourse on Saturday. So I'd hate to know how big it's going to be at Sandown in a couple of weeks, mate.
Oh, it's going to be huge, isn't it? It's going to be huge.
Give us, for those that missed a little clip on the trial, we had the young fella out there on Friday morning and he looked powerful and he just looks like he's starting to educate a bit. Give us a bit of a expert trainer's synopsis of how the trial went.
Yeah, no, the trial went really good. Considering he's never been there, his first section was good and his second mark was even better. Like, I think the best of the day was 1917. He ran 1927. So he's not far off the best of the day, and there's probably over 100 trials that day. So he's amongst them, and it's good to see because there was a lot of improvement in that run because the wind was pretty bad, as you know, and look, he's definitely on the up, so which is a good sign.
Yeah, love that. We had Jackie Higgins down there from St Kilda, and we know the Wizard's really keen, and you're a Hawks man, and I know you love your footy, right? If this dog was a footballer, tell us the sort of player he'd remind you of. I'm going to start. He reminds me a bit of a Paddy Cripps. Is he a Paddy Cripps type?
He could be, actually. He could be.
Well, give us one because, look, we're not all hound experts like you.
But I reckon he could be a Jack Gunston.
A Jackie Gunston.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon. I reckon he'd be pretty well on the mark.
Okay.
The class.
We like that. And give us, and just for our audience that have bought in, and this is going to be their first greyhound experience, how does he go day to day? You hear things about hounds that, they like to sleep all day, and then when they run bloody fast. Can you I don't want you to give all your tricks away either, Anthony, but what's his Monday to Friday in between races now? How do you prime him for this campaign?
Look, they like to exercise in the morning. They get up first thing in the morning. We get to the kennels at 6 o'clock. And they're all off their beds waiting to go outside, and they're all got their own yard, and we let them all outside. And as soon as we bring them all in, and after we do all their beds, they all know it's time to do a bit of work. They love it. They just love to run. That's what they're born to do, They just love it. And we've got a straight track here. It's about 320 metres. We whistle them up, and as soon as they hear the whistle, they'll run right up the top of the hill and greet us up there. Or we've got little paddocks they like to run around with a ball and just play around. But after they do their morning workout, they go back in the yards. They have their breakfast.
Yes, and
they have a bit of a rest. And just after lunchtime, about 1 o'clock, we feed up and. They run amok then. They love their feed they have a good feed, and then we put them back outside, let them soak the sun up for an hour. and then they go back and they just sleep, and they just relax most of the days. But they like the workouts every morning. They're always looking forward. If they hear the race vans turn on, well, look out, the kennels are light. They all get off their beds and they bark and, so, no, that's their daily routine, really. Just on Sundays, we don't work them at all. We just leave them, and they seem to know when they're a very smart animal. They know they're a routine animal, and they always know when's breakfast, dinner, work time, race day. They know.
Love it.
It sounds like a pretty fun day. What are you feeding them?
Yes.
Well, for breakfast, we give them 2 wheat bix, oats. We give them an egg yolk and a banana on the breakfast. And for dinner, we feed beef. We're strictly on beef. We
Top-cut meat.
Get off the butcher. Well, that's what it'll be about it. It'll be like that. And a high-protein kibble. Look, I'm big on their food, and they I feed them big, and so they get the best of everything, and they perform like that too.
What about a little massage just on the glutes and those power muscles?
That's daily. We got mats called Excel mats here. They circulate the blood. They go on and it vibrates, and they lay on it. They actually do love it. It takes them a little bit to get used to, I've got to admit, but as soon as they get used to it, they pull your arm off to get on it, and they go on it for 20 minutes and every day. And then we rub them out with certain oils and do all the stretching and checking their muscles, make sure there's no tears or anything like that. So, no, they don't miss out. That's for sure.
Oh, mate, we're so pumped, and we've got 300 others that are all ready to get on this journey. What's next for him? We understand we might be heading up the Goulburn Valley for a bit of a run at Shepparton in the next week or so.
Yep, we're going on Thursday after the last race at Shepparton. Hopefully we'll get there with a few others, and I'm going to give him a good trial there, let him look at the place, and then hopefully it goes good, and we're off to race him on Monday at Shepparton. So, that's the next move for now, and we're trying to lead into Sandown. So we just got to educate him a little bit more at Sandown, but in between we like to race him and, get to show people what he's about, and, see what he does.
Sounds good. We might go up to Shep on Monday too. There's a bit of talk, Benny, that we might get a van and a couple of beers and go and watch Conqueror do his thing. That'll be
really good.
Got any mail for us in the next couple of days for the plumbers? One we can keep a lookout for?
Look, the only draws out is tomorrow at Ballarat. I've got 4 in at Ballarat. I give Kenya Convict, he's a very good dog. I give him a huge chance tomorrow. He'll be, I don't know what odds he'll be, but if he can get $2.50, something like that, I think he'll be good value. Well, I think Hotel Whiskey 1's going to be a bit too short, but if you like to take the shorts, I think he's nearly a dead certainty. He's on fire at the moment. So, those 2 there are definitely, if you can multi them up, I don't think they'll let you down in a hurry.
Hey, that sounds pretty good. We'll have a look and throw them in a multi. Mate, great to catch up with you. We'll see you in the next week or so, and good luck with Conqueror. We're loving the journey.
No worries. Thanks, guys.
On you, Anthony. See you, mate. Just about there. Now, you've got dear old Guelph the Roo. You're going to go have some dinner?
Yeah, there's a few of the boys.
Roo does?
Caldwell does.
Sean McKernan?
No, Sean McKernan.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Dill Clark, Josh Begley.
Fridge.
And the fridge. I think that's it, yeah.
Okay. Great to have you on.
Good
Don't
to be
be
back.
a stranger.
No, I won't.
And behave yourself. We'll get you into the dog.
Yep.
Have we missed anything, Benny? I feel like I've missed something because I'm a bit rattled about reading the news.
No, we're good.
No.
Plumbers, 5:45 tomorrow. Good evening.
Yes. And send in some goal song recommendations.
Yeah, goal songs. We're going to put something up. We want the plumbers can pick.
Yeah. And
What if it was the 200
we'll do a
plus
little
song?
graphic with Anthony's dog mate then
What
too.
if it was that? What if it was the 200 plus theme song? Apologies for this.
They're not done it yet.
No, I think I want to have a decent think about this.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm going to get up and about every time you kick a goal.
Something about rhinos or
Something about rhinos. Let's not
Safari
ruin it.
music.
Let's
Yeah.
not ruin it by pontificating.
No.
okay.
But that was a Plumbers special edition, summer edition. See you soon, Plumbers. Love you.
Love you.